everyone, welcome back to Mojo's Money. My name is Lacey and I've got today my first big cash stuffing for the month of December 2023. I want to say thanks for joining me today. If you clicked on this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about what we do here. So on Mojo's Money, we talk about cash stuffing, budgeting, sinking funds, paying down my mortgage, and we talk about savings challenges, and we have a little bit of all of that rolled in together today. And I wanted to also say thank you all so very much for those of you who are my new subscribers. Yay! And if you are coming back, returning, thank you so much. I am humbled and so grateful that you would join me again. So, in order to do this video, I have $450 cash over here on the side. I moved it over there because it was annoying me on this right side. And I have my high priority and my medium priority sinking fund binders. And then underneath here, I have my spreadsheet. So I always talk about my spreadsheet first. And what that tells us is what in the world are we stuffing today, right? So let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see better. They are not taped, so I have to line them up. Okay, so over on the left, I have written what the sinking fund is. And then over here, I have what we stuffed last paycheck. And then this is what we are stuffing with the paycheck for today. I did get paid on the 30th of November, but I count it as the first December paycheck, right? So first of all, my emergency fund. I did have an update for this that we'll talk about later. New cars getting quite a bit at 110. Orlando trip fund getting 202. I did calculate up, and in order for us to be able to go on the trip next year, it needs $200 per pay. So we're going to see if we can sustain that. Then down here, Christmas is not getting anything. Mortgage is getting its usual 40 because our Christmas fund is fully funded and we have used some of it, but I will update that total next paycheck. Remodel and certification exam are not getting anything. Veterinary is getting its usual 15. We've got 5 going to investment, 7 going to washer and dryer, 14 electronics, 7 electric bikes, 40 for clothing, and 10 for car maintenance. So down here in the middle, I've got my cash breakdown, which I write on my little vellum reusable slip to give to the bank teller. And then here at the very bottom, I have our new total. So after I counted up everything that was in the 80 envelope challenge box, we are now up to $5,855 in the emergency fund. Yay! That's very exciting. And then Christmas and certification exam are still technically fully funded, though I have used some of this Christmas money. Remodel is down to, I've just got like $1 left in there, and we'll probably restart that next year. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Then everything else was just going up. I am going to be using some veterinary money soon because we are getting my male cat neutered. He is over 5 months old now. He's almost 6 months old. So that is the spreadsheet for today. Let me zoom back out and we will start with the cash stuffing. All right, so I always like to start with my high priority binder. It gets the most amounts. And the first fund in here is the new car fund. So the new car fund is getting $110 today. And I have a little savings challenge that I was going to use for that, and we're definitely going to finish today. And I need to get my next one. Let me find it. How about this? I've got another copy of the Hummingbird 100 from Hands and Bands, and we can use that one for this as a combination of the two. So let's go ahead and get our 110 over here. So 50, 100, and 10 is going in there today. And once we get to, let's see, about $1,400, I can color in the second car, but we won't get to quite that much today. And we do have over 1,000 now, so that's really awesome, but not quite there. All right, so this has 7 and 7, 14, 15, $20 on this, which means we'll need to color 9 of these guys. Wow. We'll have to do like I need to find some different, slightly larger challenges, but I just have a bunch of these low income challenges because I like those a lot. So let's go ahead and put the money in. And get my little colors. And I'll start coloring. All right, there's my happy fall, y'all. Challenge finished. I did make this one. I do have that colorable available on my Etsy. But it doesn't have the numbers. You're free to put your own numbers on there. So let's go ahead and color the hummingbirds real quick. For the sake of time, we're all going to make them this pretty teal color. All right, so we've got one more hummingbird on this, and then next time I will probably have to start a new challenge. So let's see what we've got in here now that we've done the stuffing. We have 1,000, 50, 1,100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, $1,193. So I've got my little tracker over here. We're going to write that down with my pen if I can find the pen. Aha! There we go. Today's date that we are filming this, I believe is the 4th of December. No, the 3rd of December. You're not seeing this till a little while later, but sometimes I do my batch filming so that it's all ready to rock and roll. And this all goes back in the new car envelope. The money for this, that when you see a prop slip like this 1,000, it is in a high yield savings account. I made $4 in interest this past month on that money, so that's pretty cool. $4 that I don't really have reflected in this, it's just in the account. So this is my finished challenges envelope, and I'm gonna put Happy Fall, y'all, in there. So moving on to winter, right? It was good timing. Now, the Orlando Trip Fund, it's getting $202. And I have a really big tracker for that, but let's do all of this first and get our total. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 201, 202. So let's count up our total. We have 500, 600, 700, 800 in the bank already. 850, 900, 950, 1,000. Woo! 1,000, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $1,054 in this fund. Yay! Alrighty. And for this one, I have this big vacation tracker that I made. And we get to color our friend the sorting hat. This is not for sale on my Etsy for obvious licensing reasons. I just made it just for funsies for myself. All right, and when we get to 1,080, we get to color in the little world universal dill. Which hopefully that will be soon. Hopefully that will be next paycheck. Moving along, certification exam is fully funded. Remodel, we're not worrying about it. Christmas, fully funded. Mortgage, okay, we're skipping ahead some stuff. We're gonna add $40 to this. We don't have a colorable, we're just putting it in. 20 and 40. At the end of this month, I will take all this money out and I will pay it towards extra principal on my mortgage. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 195. $195. That's pretty good, I'd say. Back here is veterinary. It's getting $15. I do have a colorable. I'm going to be taking some money out of this for my cat's neuter. It's supposed to cost $45. I've paid a $25 deposit, and I need to put that money back in the bank. But first of all, let's just go ahead and add our 15. And I'm going to wait to take the money out until the end of the month when I do my binder like recount prop slip exchange situation. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135, 135. So I will easily be able to do that to pay the $45. And we need to color in $15 on Patty Panda Corn from Hands and Bands. Left on this challenge we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 left on this challenge, so 2 more paychecks and we should have it done. My goal for this is to get this up to $240 eventually, so I can pay for shots next summer for everybody. I think actually my dog's shots are due in January, but we should have enough to cover that if we keep on stuffing. Back here's my cruise fund. If you saw my last video, that was this stuffing. And oh my gosh, okay, I have 20 extra dollars here and I just remembered what that was for. This is for income taxes because my husband did some dog sitting through the app Rover, and we needed to add some in for income taxes, so we now have 50, 70, 90, 91, 92. I don't know if it's taxable, but you know, I just like to be safe on that kind of thing. I don't want to get behind on any kind of tax business. And if we don't need it, we'll just use that money for something else after tax season rolls around. And then in the back is finished challenges, and that's it for this binder. And we can get out our medium priority binder. So here we have my little cute little sloth. We're going to start with investment property. Just an account that I'm just trickling some money into so that one day we can maybe be able to focus on it more, but that it will be accruing interest. Let us find our black wet erase marker. I recently did a binder reset, so these are all nice and pretty. We are adding $5 today. Come on. Which should bring us to $319. Let's put our 5 in and count it up and make sure that that is the case. So we have 100, 200, and 300 in a high yield savings account already. Then we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Awesome, $319. Now moving on to washer and dryer. That's getting $7 today. And I'm just going to color a 5 in on my little tracker just for funsies. And so we have 5, 6, 7. Let's do a blue. I think that's supposed to be Sully. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that little blue guy is supposed to be. These are super cute. These were freebies from the Happy Mailbox Co. And then now we are at 100 in the bank for washer dryer. 120, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, $140 in this. So let's put that over here. And I have exciting news about that. This means that we can now color in another on our big tracker for the total amount for the $2,000 for the washer dryer. Wow, that's been a long time coming, hasn't it? This is a Jordan Budgets tracker, colorable. And I think the next one will be when we get to a little over 200. which my dryer started making this horrible sound. Whenever I first turn it on, it's like squeaking like crazy, so it doesn't do that the whole time, but gosh, if it starts doing that the whole time, I might cry a little bit. Okay, $14 is what's next on this Jessie C Envelopes 500 challenge. So let's put in 1, 2, 3, and 4. And see what we've got in electronics now. We have 100, 110, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, $125 in electronics. That's awesome. Put this over here. Mr. Mojo's Money needs new computer fans. His are making like a lot of loud rumbling, so I'm hoping he will use some of this money and go get him some new fans. I've been using the markers for this, but for ease, since I've already got my crayons out, we're gonna use the crayons in the same color to color this. Similar color anyway, maybe not the same. All right, and next time we will do $13 for this challenge, or for this envelope, I mean. And the next one is electric bikes. So that's also getting $7 today. I'll color in one of the 5s on here. Got 5, he's real crinkly. And 6 and 7. So we have 100, 120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 143. And let's do like a more turquoisey. I know this one's silly. Right here. All right. Perfect. Moving along. The clothing fund. The clothing fund's getting quite a bit today. I'm going to put 40 in there because I have this Jordan Budgets challenge and we need $40 for it. So while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and color in the 40 because that's what we're putting in today. Especially during this time of the year when I have like a lot more expendable income because I finished my emergency fund envelope challenge. That's why I'm putting extra in right now. Probably next paycheck I'll try to do the 50 so that I have just some more small ones left. So let's get our 20 and 40, putting that in today. And that brings us to 100s in the bank. 150, 70, 90, 91, $191. And then in the back here, I have rainbows and rain clouds. I put the envelope in here to remind me that that's the challenge that we're doing for car maintenance because it is large. And here it is. We're going to be putting in $10 today. So we've got our last little rain cloud on this row. There it is. And let's go ahead and get our money out and add in this last $10. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 101, 2, and 3. Yes, $100, $103 in car maintenance. Finally, we have reached that 100 mark. Oh, messed up. Not super pretty, but it's on there. Take a little extra time to dry this. Okay, that should be good. All right, you guys, we've reached the end of our cash stuffing. Thank you all so much for joining me. Let's see, my question of the day is going to be, what's your favorite coloring utensil? Mine has become the twist up crayons just because they're super easy and there's so many fun colors and they don't bleed through. Tell me in the comment section below, and don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content for budgeting, sinking, fun savings challenges. And don't forget, have an excellent day. Bye, guys.